Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are not actual wrestlers, journalists or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
Yo guys, what's going on? Episode 192 of the Wrestling's podcast.
Made some fucking noise.
That voice sounded very... Were you here last week? You weren't here last week. Voice sounded very familiar, man. We got Del, Sam and NK back in the building.
Made some fucking noise. Scoot up. Winners only.
We're going to get to that. It's fine. If you're a member, you'll be able to watch that whole match or the whole debacle or the whole everything after, innit? Bro, at least I scored, innit? I don't know about you, man. Yeah, I scored.
The thing is, I don't understand why losers are trying to justify. Anyway.
No, do you know what it is? I'll give credit to you where credit's due, innit? You guys won. You guys done well. But my only thing is this. If we run this again, yeah, 3 out of your 11 players, or how many players you bring, has to be signed up from either the GC or people that we've seen in real life. What we're going to do, yeah, even better, we submit our team sheets before the match.
Listen,
and
I had Dre,
go through
Fingers. I had Dre,
yeah,
Fingers,
yeah.
Chris the Capo didn't come. And Chris was meant to be the third guy. And next.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's actually fair.
That's fair.
That's actually fair.
Listen, let me just say something, yeah? When we had that debate all those months ago, I thought to myself, is this really going to happen? And you actually came through. So I've got to give you respect. And Mex, I've got to shake your hand because you are actually a baller. Mex a sore loser. Mex a sore loser. Before anything starts, I have a present for both of you. And I need you lot to wear. I need you lot to have it like every week. You lot come. You get me?
Hey, pause, man.
So you get me? We've got some L plates.
Fair enough.
Hey, show the camera. Put that on the highlights. Yeah, we got to put it as a preview. Right in front of that. Yeah.
Fine. It's all good.
How long have you had this for?
Wait for time, but man peeled off the car today. But yeah, man, we got. What does CB say? Smoke that L, take that L.
Yeah,
it's all good, man. It's all good. Next time we'll run it back as well.
Mex is fucking cold.
Mex is great.
Mex is
I haven't played football for a long time.
Ola is a trickster.
Ola needs to like contain it in though, bro. That last few minutes, he nearly killed someone. I had to basically apologize to your boy. The boy started laughing. I was like, bro, honestly, it's fine.
No, he would never take it serious.
Yeah.
My man
No. That tackle would have basically ended him, bro. Man went in 2-footed and put his leg up as well. Just to catch your boy in mid-up.
I've never seen Astro
mid-air.
Sore losers,
the
man.
AstroTurf peeled as Ola's
Also, we're not playing the AstroTurf next time.
Okay,
Would you want to play
Because, bro, slippery, bro. You how many times you slipped?
Yeah, slippery.
No. You slipped as well. No, Sam, you slipped as well. Sam, this is good for both of us. You slipped as well.
Did I?
Yes, you slipped.
I did.
And someone was like, who's on the floor? I was like, it's Sam.
Yeah, I did. Look, my glasses kept on falling off. I couldn't.
You need sports goggles. I don't know how you're doing that, bro.
I'm gonna do that.
Never do that again, bro. That's dangerous, man.
Very dangerous.
If that ball hit your face and glass goes into your eyes, long to you still, yeah.
Dre's cold, Cameron's cold.
Come on, man. Listen,
Lincoln the gathering.
Lincoln impressed me. Yeah.
Lincoln.
When I came off, the first time I come off here, I think the third time I come off here, I was standing next to Doe and Jimmy in it. I was like, bro, Lincoln is scary. And I only said that because Lincoln, do you remember that goal he conceded? But he passed out to the to Fingers and Fingers back it. I was like, Lincoln is scary. Then as the game kept on going on, man was doing some mad saves, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
He got better. He started to get more confidence in the game. I respect it, man. I can't. Mex is up. I gotta give it to him.
Mex is great,
you bars me a couple of times. Why are you moving? You're moving a bit upset. It's all right. It's all right.
Listen, this is a wrestling podcast. I didn't come here to talk about football.
Oh, there you go. I can't like next time, Mex, so be prepared though.
Yeah.
I'm making sure I'm getting good rest. I'm going out there. I'm gonna smash it, bro.
I've been training, man.
Where are you training?
I'm gonna be match fit.
Where are you training?
Watch. I'll be training.
What are you training though?
Don't worry, bro.
Say
I'm
that.
ready, fam. That's it.
mate.
It's good.
I think next time it's gonna be long feast though. The man that messaged me.
I doubt it, man.
No, bro.
More man have messaged me.
More man have messaged me as well.
So let's go.
Let's run it.
Best of 7 series, innit?
Yeah, I'm here for it. It's once a month anyway. Once a month, guys. If you want to come watch us play as well, or if you want to get involved, drop us a message in the thing. Obviously, either me or Sam will sign you up. Should be good. NK, you're there next time, innit? NK, I need to see you play. NK, hold the mic. I need to see NK. Where'd you play, NK? What position?
Nah, do you know what? Like, I'm not really a baller like that. I'm gonna be real.
I told you guys.
I'm not really a baller like that.
So what position would you play?
I'd probably be in defense or like a DM or something.
We need a defender.
Yeah.
We need a defender that stays.
You're definitely a defender.
Because Jem is fast. He's great on the ball. He reminds me a bit like a Sancho. He was cutting in and out. But he didn't stay in his position. He kept on coming back and forth.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was cool.
Should have put him maybe left back, right back, and just let him just.
That's where we put him, and he kept on going back.
Cross,
I'd rather him being
cross.
I'd rather him just stay like in the left mid, innit? But yeah, it was.
Cammy was cold as well.
Cammy was
Cammy's
good. He
good.
plays Monday. He plays Sundays anyway. So
Okay, Cammy's
salute
quick,
him,
man.
But yeah, when that vlog drops, make sure you go check it out. 10th of October, sorry. Hustle will be at Colour Factory again.
Yeah.
Another amazing show. We've got Aaliyah James making a debut at Hustle, right?
Yeah, mental.
Unless she's already been a debut at Colour Factory. Also, guys, if you're listening to this, it's a bit too late, but if you are listening to this and you're based in South London or Wimbledon, or if you want to come, you must come to this because one of the biggest shows for black wrestling fans as well as people of colour. Everything Pattern, we're going to be there. We're going to be hosting the show.
Make some fucking noise for it, John.
We're going to be hosting Everything Pattern Friday. By the time you listen to this, we'll be hosting it. Guys, come through, man. Come check it out, man. We've got bangers, man. We've got bangers. I think it's one of the best cards they've got so far. If I'm honest, man. Remy Alatunji versus Michael Oku.
Ref Pro undisputed champion.
That match is going to be crazy. What else is there? Guys, join the membership as well. I think I've already said that a few times. Join the membership. Bro, also, no, I'm gonna give Dell his props. Dell deserves his flowers. Dell's got a promotion, at EFED online, and he's not bigging himself up about it. It pisses me off, bro. Like you don't talk your shit, bro. Like this EFED that he's got, it's epic, bro. Like from beginning to end, bro. Like the time and effort you put into that, the characters you put into that, bro. Keep doing it. There's gonna be like a big investment there, bro. From people coming to watch all the time. I'm invested. So bro, keep trending them out, man. Honestly. I want to see one. I want to see one on Sunday. That's what you sent to me Sunday, innit? When you sent it to me Sunday, innit? Yeah. And send another one on Sunday, bro.
Good God.
I need to on Sunday. You got to turn them out, bro. I'm invested still. Even the women's tournament as well, bro. Like it's looking sick, man. So
yeah, Del, what you on? P5 or Xbox?
Xbox Series X.
Okay.
You got to keep turning them out.
I have
man.
to
It's
get
good,
that
man.
one still.
Any more announcements?
Merch.
Merch.
Should buy a merch.
Membership. Brokies. Brokies, come join the members, man.
That's it.
Black History Month content. We got loads coming out for you this month, so stay tuned for that. Yeah.
Yeah, big up the guys that keep commenting on our videos as well. We're gonna go through the comments in the end. But bruv, hey,
On this day,
bro. It was bro. When I said
Phoenix voice.
when I said Edgetastic, I meant it. That was Edgetastic. Edgetastic.
Fantastic.
All right, cool. So we had Ed show up in AEW. Jade Cargill announced that she's going to be a Monday Night Raw. Carmello Hayes and flipping Ilja Dragunov had a bro. That match was epic.
Mental.
Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch also had an amazing match as well. There's so much to talk about this week. Swerve Hangman, Wrestledream on the whole, like was just We're gonna get into this, but before we get into intros, full expression on Nafi, formerly known as VHS Pappy. To my left, I got
Big Guap. You already know the fucking vibes and tides. Been a long day, but yeah, man. Big up the man there. Next to me, we got
NK, aka the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, aka the Hood Japanese correspondent, aka the CEO, the president, the commissioner, the TDM, and Tokyo Dome Merchants.
It's your boy Sam Blacks, Mr. Controversial, Underdone, Viscera Top 5, Dead or Alive, Big Men, Mr. 150 million %, Nicky Garcia's baby boy, Team Blacks.
The L plate giver.
You know what I mean? Oh man. Scud up, we're in the building. No, it's for yours. It's for you.
It's for yours.
Why don't you flip it back up? Max, you might need to just raise that a bit and just put it on your wrestling thing.
No, don't worry.
This thing.
It's visible.
Because Mandem said they'll have merch for me if I lose. Anyway, immediately, we're in the building.
Yo, slaps the main event liver and champagne sipper.
Because you may not cook in your neck. It's fine.
No, I'm good.
Honestly. Yeah. See?
All right, let me start again. Yo, it's your boy Laps, the main event liver and champagne sipper. Big Bat Driller and Babyface Killer. Back again on Wrestling's
I have a
podcast.
theory, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to believe it.
Don't worry, I know the theory.
I said I know the theory.
I know the theory.
I have a theory about his Sky Control. Yeah,
I know the theory.
anyways, things in it.
What's up, people? My name's Max. I'm a wrestling fan, wrestling enthusiast, WrestleManiac, if you will. You're tuned into another episode of the WRESTHINGS podcast. Let's go.
Bro, like I said before the intros, bro, what else can I say, man? Let's go straight into it, man. That ending of Wrestledream. Well, obviously, we're going to talk about Wrestledream as well, but that end of Wrestledream, I expected it, but I didn't expect it like that. And I'm pissed off with myself.
Right.
So I stayed up for Wrestledream, found, obviously, paid for Fight TV, watched the full thing. No, I paid for it. It was good, bro. There was no cuts. It was epic. Paid for Fight TV, watched it. It was calm. I went toilet. I came back to my bed and I fell asleep. And when I woke up here, the TV was off. I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I went back. I went to turn back on the TV, but luckily with my stream was late, so it was like I think it was like a 2-minute delay.
Oh, but you paid for it.
On this day.
Oh, the stream getting to the fight was late, so I went back to turn it on. So when I turned it back on, I see Edge and Sting shake hands. I said, "Wait, what?" So then I've gone online and I was like, "Fucking, let me just ruin it for myself." I went online and I see Edge come out and I was like, wow.
Mental.
This is their biggest signing ever.
100.
And I'm saying from WWE. No. From WWE. This is the biggest, because we can't count CM Punk. CM Punk was a free agent.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is the biggest signing ever.
Transfer, because it feels like because normally even with WWE signings, it's like, okay, you got to wait the 90 days before. It just feels like, fam, man just had the retirement and just like, whoop, like it just came straight. It feels like, you know how Cody came into WWE, just Cody from AEW. It feels like Edge just came to AEW, just Edge.
I wish Edge kept his name though. I like Adam Copeland, but I wish...
The Rated R is a nice touch.
Yeah.
The Rated R superstar Adam Copeland. It's a nice touch in it. Like, I'm just happy, bro. When I heard, because obviously my thing was a similar thing to Anafi. I watched most of the paper, but I fell asleep. But then I realized I didn't go to Twitter. I went straight back to the stream, rewind it, watched all the Darby and Christian match, which is a crazy match. We'll get to that. Match was crazy.
Match was ridiculous.
Shit, as soon as the lights come out and you're seeing the vignette of Edge driving the car, you're seeing the fireworks.
I think Darby directed
Darby shot it. Darby shot it. Edge was talking about in the press conference, like when as soon as he landed in Seattle, he called Darby. He's like, "Yo, we need to film this, bruv." And when I heard this, "You think you know me?" I said,
"You think you know him?
You think you know him? You think you know?" I said, And even when the pyro went off, I said, "Yeah." Like,
I've heard of him though. Do you know now that he's come to AEW, they need to get a cameraman on the left of him. Because him coming out and go to the end of if we need to show Edge doing this, bro. We need you know what I mean? We need that cut from
production. They'll learn.
They'll learn
his
from that.
Bits and bobs and what he usually does.
Just
him coming out, and then it was just like, fam, just seeing even him and Christian back in Christian's doing God's work in AEW.
Christian
right
is another level.
God,
sensational.
What should we first? You want to just go through the whole card?
Okay, so just on Edge. I just want to again just emphasize how big a signing this is. He's not going to do CM Punk numbers in terms of merch, this, that, and the other. But I was just looking through like his accolades and stuff. This is the most decorated person in WWE history.
Yeah.
Like nobody has won more belts, titles.
Can I be dumb and say this is a David Beckham signing?
It is in a way. Like this is ultimately, and of course, all of this stuff is in kayfabe. I'm not counting CM Punk, like we just said, but like this is the biggest person they could have ever signed
Obviously, there's others in terms of name value, but in terms of just a straight kayfabe professional wrestling, this is the biggest signing that AEW could have ever made. And they've got him, and it was the response that was needed after, obviously, all the Jade Cargill stuff and the CM Punk stuff from a couple of weeks back. It was just the fact that they just needed someone that people actually love, to resonate. And he's a lifer. He's a lifer that shouldn't be here, sort of thing, from what people have said. And it's incredible. I'm pretty sure he signed to WWE very early in the teen. When he joined.
96.
We say 20s?
Like 97.
19.
Came in as with.
You came as a jobber.
Did he come with the hit? Or is it that guy that wears the cowboy hat? What's his name again? Michael Hayes? Is it Michael Hayes?
Mike,
Yeah. I think his first match was against Vader.
Yes.
His debut match.
Yes.
That was Vader's last match.
Yes.
Before he went back to All Japan.
Bro, and it's just like the amount of fresh matchups,
he was exciting me when he was in the press conference saying, "Imagine I haven't had a match with Samoa Joe." I was like, "Hey,
like
it's Omega, Moxley, like all of these men that he's never been in the ring with, like."
And just and we've already got the MJF storyline pattern, the photos out there.
I can't lie.
MJF is a god for this.
I mentioned Oklahoma.
I think when he finally versus MJF, I think the promo battles will be insane. I think I'll look more forward to that. To be fair with you,
Do you know what I look forward to the most now?
Insane.
They need to. I feel like the Edge and Christian thing, should be a long.
Yeah, stretch it.
Forever. As in, now that they're both together, Edge's Christian's a bit of a dick now. They should have the thing where they have beef, they go and they come. They like Kane and Undertaker. Run it like that.
I'm not even sure if they should kind of touch in that aspect. Like, you know how Moxley and Eddie Kingston have kind of got this mutual respect, and although their teams are warring each other, they kind of don't touch. Maybe that's what we do with Edge and Christian, so that because they need to have this. Maybe a heel run or something together.
100%.
The whole point of Edge coming is...
I feel like they should both I feel like his first mission is to basically try and win over a Christian and be like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
I don't
want to see Edge.
Maybe he just joins him.
Exactly.
No, I don't think Edge should join. I think
Edge is sick
the
as
way
a heel,
Christian's
bro.
moving right now,
He's moving devilish, bro.
bro,
It's
leave
mad.
him alone.
Yeah.
I think it should be a thing of obviously we can see where they're going because Edge's first match against Luchasaurus. Do you know what I'm saying? They're building to that. I think Edge and Christian are gonna interact.
Maybe Full Gear, they'll have a match.
They'll probably
the time will happen.
Start that.
The time will happen.
The way, bro, we'll get onto Christian, but the way Christian's moving right now, bro, it's just, bro,
It's rude.
it's beautiful.
They just had a very, very long, successful career, even with this retirement in between.
Yeah, he's come back. And the thing is, you know what as well, I feel like Edge has always had good matches, but even when he came back to WWE, just his physique's changed, he looks a lot better. I'm just bro, I'm excited to see him work. And you know what? It's you know what? Guys like Christian, Danielson, of course, these men are all great wrestlers, but they've proven that even with age, fam, you can still be churning out. We'll get to Danielson as well, fam.
It's crazy because I thought after Edge's 3 years in WWE, when he first signed, I thought, he's ended with WWE. Man starting an entire new hero journey in AEW.
Unbelievable.
That's
And
mad.
that's why people are coming through with the betrayal and you sold out.
The thing is, it's not. I think even me.
I saw Mandem say he should be removed from the Hall of Fame.
I think even me because
you don't see that. It should be.
I was taking. I went onto his Instagram. I was taking screenshots of comments that I'm making a video for.
Yeah.
The comments.
Are you reacting to it?
No. I'm just making another video.
I'll beg
Just
you
to
to
make
react.
Actually, make some of this for next time if we get to say.
Yeah.
I tried.
It's not very.
very well said. Very, very well said.
I was trying.
I beg you to reaction to that, please. All of us react to the comments because I need to roast some people.
I was shocked. I went there to just take screenshots to maybe use it for content, and I was just seeing what people were saying, and I'm just thinking, do you not realize this is a job? After everything, this is just a job. And if he doesn't want to sign a new contract at something, he can go and find another job.
It's not that deep.
Is this his comment?
It is not that deep.
Read.
It is not that deep, for the love of God. Opinion time. Why is it a time for opinions? Should WWE remove Edge from...
Why?
So
Alright.
do you know
Jump
what?
ship.
The people realize before he left to go AEW. Do you know he shook hands? I'm sure he shook hands with Triple H.
You see,
He's
you're right.
Go on.
You see, for me, yeah, he is the E, always the E. But what more could you do in WWE? It was either retire or do something fresh. So it makes sense. No, because I'll be honest with you, near the end of Edge's career in WWE, it wasn't really much anymore.
Like the whole Judgment
I'm
Day
sorry,
stuff was-
it wasn't
the Judgment
much.
Day
It
stuff
was
didn't
like,
work.
what more, Edge? You've done your match with Sheamus. In my head, I'm thinking, I'm kind of over it now. But now he's gone to AEW. It's fresh. It's new.
Edge fans
I can't believe
should
I'm
be
actually
happy
saying
about
it. Big up AEW. Because
It's a great
that
signing.
It's a Dave Beckham signing.
It really is.
Galacticos.
really is.
Do you know when you were signing with Galacticos?
This is what I
Yeah.
said. Like literally, if you're just looking at this in the sphere of professional wrestling,
I'm sorry,
they
it's a
have
Messi signing.
signed the biggest
It's a Messi
signing, the
It's
most
a Messi.
successful man.
Messi
that's
going to
ever-
Miami. It's Messi going to Miami. It's Messi going to Miami.
I mean, I don't know.
In
how do you
terms
put it down?
in terms of like the grandeur, what's it?
Grandioso.
Grandioso, and all that sort of stuff. I can, yeah.
He's signed,
Messi
they
going
have
to
signed
Miami.
the most successful WWE wrestler of all time.
True.
It's Messi
Well, one
going
of
to
them.
It's
Miami.
facts.
I feel like
It's facts.
like
He's
I
number
said,
one.
I said this is the wrestling transfer market. It's here, and this is like get used to it. This is gonna happen. Like, fam,
I love it.
And the thing is, the news is gonna change because Fastlane's happening. Apparently, Ruby Jade might debut at Fastlane or Raw, whatever.
You
Like,
have them Monday Night Raw.
huh?
You hear what Seth said on Monday Night Raw?
About Punk.
Did he say any,
best in
this
the world.
puppet thing? What did he say?
So basically, CM Punk done a pipe bomb in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I saw
I don't know
that.
if you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it. And he basically mentioned that the lines that I think Seth said, didn't it?
Oh, what? Punk was
So
in
them
Ring of Honor?
people are now saying that.
Oh.
Not
Obviously-
recently, like
Before.
You know how
Okay.
Seth is. Seth is like he's like the guy that kind of lays the seeds of what we've done with
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. So they say that Seth is in the same thing.
But Seth also goes out for himself though. He's done that before, where it's like, for example, like with the Kenny Omega stuff, like I want to wrestle him, but it didn't really go anywhere. Innit? Like Seth's always the type of guy who's like, I'm gonna plant the seed. WWE do your job,
Do
innit?
your
I'm
job,
gonna just throw it out there anyway.
Shawn Michaels did say that he's open for CM Punk to come to NXT.
Oh god,
Punk in NXT.
his ego is not allowed that.
is that
His ego's never allowed that, bruv.
They
Like,
just have to super kick him out the door.
it's Philip, fam.
Could
There's
go
no
two ways.
barricade for him to jump
said
on.
it's
It's just flat ground.
I mean, with the way NXT is running right now, they're looking to like go all out in it. So why not?
He got
Trying to
to
compete
NXT, man.
again.
And then they say hop jump. They're jumping from NXT to Raw to SmackDown. to whatever.
But as I was saying before, like this is the wrestling market, and this is, fam. Like I feel like for a lot of people, yeah, like even myself included, I've never grown up in an environment where I've seen like two companies healthy. It's always been WWE, and everyone's been like the tier below, or just a completely different lane in it.
Were you man out there for WCW then?
I watched WCW. but I
Yeah,
didn't watch the-
but I was a child.
I was watching both,
didn't.
so I kind
But I wasn't.
I watched both, but I didn't. It wasn't never a thing of WCW versus WWE. It was just like, oh, I like WCW.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, I've always grown up as like WCW was a thing of like where I watched on tapes like okay, this is a promotion of the past, but it wasn't something that I was actively consuming live action. I was born in '97. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
didn't know. Yeah.
yeah. So like I was
That's the height of.
I was born. I was zero. I was born. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I could even comprehend wrestling, like we're basically into ruthless aggression, innit?
Yeah,
So I've grown up in an era where it's just like, okay, it's just WWE in it. Like, so for me, like I've never seen like a healthy landscape in terms of like, hey, man can go here, man can go here. Like, and it's just a thing where we're constantly switching.
Yeah.
So for right now, this is just something I've like, but people who've been there and done that with wrestling have always said this is what wrestling should be.
Yeah.
This is what wrestling, like, from WCW to even the territory days. This is what like Mandem can go anywhere and everywhere and get used to it.
It's funny that it's like it's coveted like this because at the crux of it, wrestling is a TV show. It's like you watch My Wife and Kids and see Michael Kyle and he turns up to some other TV show and you're like, oh, Michael Kyle can't go there. Like, what's he doing over there? You see what I mean? Like, it's crazy because I know it's like a quote unquote sport, but it's the way it's perceived. But yeah, no, this is massive.
It's crossover season, man.
We're gonna
Expect
see a
the
lot, man.
unexpected. You're gonna see
big up-
people
big
in
up
places
Wrestle-
you wouldn't
big up-
expect, you know?
Big up Wrestle Purist. Is it Abu interviewed
Yeah, man.
MJF?
MJF, man. That was a crazy.
Have you guys listened to it?
Yeah, it was a good interview,
There's
man.
a few
I've
things that
listened to
MJF
it. I
said
listened to it.
where like he said
I've
that he
seen
hasn't signed his deal yet. So that 2024 thing is still open. Going to like jump ship.
I don't believe him, personally.
Yeah, I don't believe him as well. But I don't know.
I think it's still. I feel like it's even too early for him to go. 2024.
There's no need for him to go
Still too
right
early.
now.
Still too early.
But Cody and Cody's battalion, like Ricky Starks for sure is leaving.
Gone.
Jade Cargill's already gone.
Who do you think is going to leave WWE to go to?
I don't think he's going to leave, but Seth is someone I'm looking at.
I feel like McIntyre, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, his contract is coming up.
I can't see McIntyre like in the landscape of AEW.
I can, you know.
I think he'll be fine.
Really?
Because I saw his Impact run where he was there.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm
to be
saying.
fair.
That's how I
If
know
I
he
see
can do
Drew
independent.
Galloway, I'll be there.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Drew Galloway.
Yeah,
It's fun!
MJF versus Drew Galloway.
It's fun! Wrestling is fun!
I'll be there. But the thing is, I can't envision it, sort of thing. Like,
I can imagine him as like Drew Mac.
Say it to the mic!
I can imagine him like MJF's heater or something. He just, you know how MJF was.
yeah,
hiring
that's
people?
not a bad
At some point
idea.
when he becomes a heel, Drew Galloway versus Big Bill. I will be there. I will be there. Drew Galloway versus Hobbs. I'll be there. Drew Galloway versus Darby Allin. I'll be there.
That match would be insane.
Even on Ring of Honor, him versus Scorpio
match-
Sky.
I remember watching him on the
Big Bill,
indies
that'll
and
be
stuff like
insane.
ICW and that, and I was just thinking he just looks too big for these indies. Like
Yeah,
he literally looks like
He's a giant,
typical. Like obviously physically he's big, but he looks like a typical WWE person that's been just dropped in these indies in these small rings when the crowd is all the way next to the ring. Like he just looks overgrown for these places. Like not that obviously AEW is put together like a WWE, but yeah, I just can't
Do you know
imagine
who
it.
I'm
here for it.
interested in? I'd love to Sheamus. I would love to see him just brawl in AEW. I think that's something I'd be like.
Sheamus would be a good signing.
I'd love to see it.
I think he's alive still.
Sheamus is on his last legs. That's his
Sheamus was saying
problem.
WWE. I wouldn't want to see it. Don't get me wrong. I definitely agree with what you're saying in regards to like brawling, but I don't know.
I don't think he'll be
Sheamus is at his last legs, man. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He's
I feel like
the injuries
right now
are
what he's been
piling.
doing the past year or two has been excellent.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I can't see him anywhere else.
That's how you need
The
to
injuries
go.
are piling.
That's how you
I
can
don't
go,
know if
sorry.
he'll
You think?
bother.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I just think stylistically, I'm just like, bro, Sheamus just like, because he's doing it in WWE, but just that some of the matchups I'm thinking, I'm just like, fam, these
yeah.
Can't lie. For me, Sheamus gives me more like sporadic booking vibes. Like he'll turn up on a random collision just to have a match, or he'll turn up in Japan just to have an appearance. I couldn't see him wrestling week in, week out.
Sheamus in
with
Japan
WWE.
would be fun.
I think might be the next move. Obviously, we've seen him dib on that, mess around with them before. I think Randy would be a good move.
Orton.
Yeah, Randy would be a great move.
Now that
I'm
Edge
seeing
is
it now.
gone,
Let me
see it.
let me mix it. I'm gonna throw a few.
I don't see it, but now that Edge is gone,
Let me mix it. Let me
It
throw a
opens,
few.
it opens.
Do you know what I said a couple weeks ago? I don't see Edge move. I don't see Edge in AW.
Yeah.
And after I thought about it, I was like, wait, the matchups, Edge versus Kenny Omega. But imagine Randy Orton versus Kenny Omega.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton would be bigger signing.
Randy Orton versus.
yeah,
he would be.
Yeah, he would.
But
He would.
That's like
That is
name
what-
value.
That
like-
is now what you call a messy transfer.
Yeah.
no.
That's
the
a real
only
name
like,
value.
the only thing you get big because, like I said, of that generation, it's like Cena, Randy, and
Orton,
Edge. innit?
Edge,
Like,
yeah.
it's them man in it.
Yeah.
Like who? Like so, yeah. I definitely
Because it's actually got AEW.
No, deep
I
it.
don't
it's bad, isn't it?
I don't know that
Orton's-
Orton cares enough to go.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
Blood, do you know how mad this is?
No, it's crazy.
Edge has actually gone AEW, so I had to just.
Comparing back to
my
Lingus,
brain just
yeah.
went sometime.
All this, bro, it felt so
No,
wrong.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I
Better
didn't
Lingus-
expect him to keep
Better
the theme
Lingus
song.
felt perfect.
But I
bro.
remember they don't have license.
Nah, man.
I think there's one more person that might move. Who? I don't think AJ Styles is finishing his career in WWE.
I think he is.
Edge is so nice. He's finishing good.
I think he's gonna get the itch to go AEW. His friends are there.
I don't think
Don't
he'll get.
bring
I
him
don't,
up.
I don't think he'll get the
I might
itch.
side
I don't think he'll
with
get the itch. I think if his next contract comes up and WWE don't want to re-sign him, then
Do you know
he'll
what?
kick him
I was
down.
having
Like,
a-
Do you know what TK's gonna do? He's gonna bring back. You are.
I'll scream. I won't lie to you. I'll scream.
I said it.
Get ready to fly.
I'll scream. I'll
Listen,
scream.
I said it first.
Yeah, I'll scream.
AJ Styles is
I
not
wouldn't
finishing his
allow
career in
that.
WWE.
I wouldn't allow it.
Just
Just hold on to the music.
Going to Mikey Ruckus.
Isn't Christian's theme the TNA one?
Yeah,
as
but
well?
they remixed.
They remixed it.
I'll scream.
I know Mark have to do some remix to that, bro.
He'll sing it himself.
Yeah.
He'll
But
sing it
dude,
himself.
TNA on Get Ready to Fly thing. Yeah, they do. They do. But
Tigo pay that, man.
yeah, no, bro, you pay.
And if I'm Scott DeMar, I'll say no. Honestly.
Release
I'll say
the
no.
music.
Should we cut down to this? Should we go down through the Wrestledream?
Yeah.
So we start off with the 8-person mixed tag team match. Athena, Billy Starks, Keith Lee, Satoshi Kojima versus what? Satoshi. Satoshi, sorry. Satoshi. Bro, what the fuck?
That's a Satishi fam.
Satoshi, sorry. My eyes went
Sound like a
skewed.
Rikishi variant,
Satoshi Kojima, Shane Taylor Promotions, which is Lee Moriarty and Shane Taylor, Diamante, Mercedes Martinez. Wow. How did you find that match?
I didn't watch the
It was
pre-show.
a good match. It was a fun match.
It was fun, yeah.
Athena is fucking over.
She's world class.
Keith Lee is looking so healthy. I'm so happy for him.
I'm happy that Shane Taylor and Shane Lee Moriarty the pin.
Lee Moriarty is mad corny, man. I'll be real.
So
Up
Newcastle beating PSG 3-0.
I just made that noise.
They're winning 1-0 before. Man. Yeah.
We're never gonna have the end of this. They're gonna probably get him back in this.
They deserve it.
Lee Moriarty, I think he's very corny. I don't see where he stands with this whole STP promotion.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. He's a nerd. Like, respectfully, do you know what I mean? Like, STP, like what they've naturally been, they've been like hard knock black men. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Goons. And Lee Moriarty, he's
not a
man,
goon.
he ain't got the material for that.
He's the one that gets sent
it's
to
a
the
great
shops.
wrestler. It's our first time seeing him out with Shane Taylor, right? His first match.
It's probably his second match. They
formed the faction maybe about a month ago.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, Athena's fucking over. Billy Starks is over. Kojima, he's a legend. So Keith Lee, like, he's in good shape now, man. I'm happy he's doing the rounds. So.
Claudio Castagnoli versus Josh Barnett. This was another fun match, very physical, very respectful match. Moxie on commentary as well.
Moxie on
commentary.
Fuck that guy!
Nah, he just gassed fam.
The commentates like he forgets wrestling.
The fact he thought he could take off his headset and say "fuck that guy" and
it
it won't get caught on mic, and it still got caught on mic. Like,
No, that was a nice fun match. It's always good to see Josh Barnett.
Barnett put him over heavy as well.
Yeah.
Luchasaurus versus Nick Wayne.
Quick squash now.
Yeah, those.
Nick Wayne's turn heel, man.
Yeah, later
Yeah,
on in the night.
we'll talk about that.
You're not feeling it.
Makes sense.
I don't know how I got there.
Yeah, fam. Darby Allin literally forgave the boy that came into his dad's house and shanked him, fam. Of course I'm gonna betray you, fam.
If you're gonna do that, why would you betray me and go with the ops rather than you betray me and just like go and do your
Well, obviously Christian had said to him beforehand, like,
I'ma be
follow me, I'll
me.
be a good
'Cause
father
at the
figure
end-
for you because you've lost your dad.
Because at the end of the
this
day,
and the
Nick
other.
Wayne's someone who's he's looking for guidance, right? And the thing is with Darby,
He's 18.
he's 18, fam. He's 18. And the thing is, fam, Darby forgave the guy that came into your house and literally bladed you with a swabby, fam.
and destroyed the
And
picture of you
destroyed
and your dad.
and destroyed the fam, the memorial of your dad and stuff like that, fam.
The seeds have been there. Like when he first accepted, what's his face? What's that guy's name again? AR Fox. When he first accepted AR Fox back, Darby, like Nick Wayne was a bit like, "What are you doing here?" and stuff. Yeah. So they've been planting the seeds small. So
Okay, cool. So tell me this. Now that when the embassy and now Cushion and Co link up, is he now going to be standing with thingy Swerve now?
No, the Swerve and Christian thing was a temporary thing.
Yeah,
it
that's
was a
not-
So
temporary
if it does come back again, are they going to now be blessed? Because
shouldn't
really
be.
truly, he should be going after Swerve and the embassy.
Yeah, but Swerve and the embassy have moved on. Like that whole thing about Swerve and the embassy was like a temporary. Okay, the enemy of enemies, my friend. Cool. Well, all right, cool. We've done our thing. Now Swerve's. I'm like, okay, I've got bigger fish to fry. I'm on Hangman. Like the whole Swerve, like that story.
That story was end of
Done.
August.
Finished.
That was literally culminated at Allin, innit?
Yeah, it's done.
Fair enough. 6-man tag, The Claim versus TDMK. I missed this match. I didn't.
The Acclaimed winning it. They come out, they
TMDK.
rap, they do their thing. Shane, what's his face? Is
Shane Haste.
yeah, Shane Hayes is amusing.
Slapjack.
Slapjack. We had a little Slapjack one-liner in there from Max Caster. There was no chance that they were winning.
Crazy, because if this was on New Japan,
They would have flogged them.
flog their claim.
They would have flogged them.
Shit them like boys, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. You're telling me TMDK are having 5-star classics with Aussie Open, and then I come to AEW.
Yeah.
He treated like water boys.
Oh boy! MJF versus The Righteous.
Fun match.
Fun match.
I wasn't feeling it.
I was talking to NK before you lot come in. Aesthetically, did you see all the seats that was empty?
Yeah, when they done the speech as well. When they done the
And they're on the Anoki thing.
it filled up though.
I don't think it was good to have your world champion out there
When
and there's empty seats
I agree.
opening the show. I don't know whether the people had trouble getting to Seattle because eventually by the end of the night, people were there. But like, I don't know, like, I've got something to say, but maybe.
Wait,
maybe
the Anoki thing was that at the pre-show? Was it the beginning of the
Pre-show.
Pre-show.
Literally, I didn't know the pre-show.
Which can be excused because it was the pre-show, but then because you're doing a tribute to someone,
that shouldn't have been on the
it
pre-show.
shouldn't have been there.
It
Or
came-
just do it backstage. If that's where you wanted to do it, but you can see what the place looks like, do it backstage.
It
or
came at the end of
something.
the buy-in, so at the end of the pre-show, that's when he came out. And there was a scene in that, I was like, oh,
I think it was a vignette
When
before
he
the
knocks down
pay-per-view.
the
show.
picture.
yeah, when the picture fall down, I was like, oh.
Clumsy guy effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they should have done that in the pre-show. I don't think they should have done that in the pre-show.
Should have opened up the show.
Maybe
Was there a vignette at the beginning of the show? No.
Kind of,
Yeah,
yeah,
but it was like,
yeah,
it was like the same vignette that they had for the actual show, but they just made it longer. Eddie Kingston versus Shibata.
This was a crazy good match.
I like this match a lot. I like this match a lot.
Tamed.
It just, if I think it's the best Shibata match post, like since he's come back.
He's come back.
Since he's come back,
Yeah.
he's the best Shibata.
There's no gimmicks, straight rest, because I feel like he's been having these matches where it's like a bit of,
This
sports
one was
entertainment
good.
sort of
What was
shit.
the one? Who did he face when we were in LA? Was that Wheeler Utah?
Yeah.
I thought that was
That
a
was-
decent match.
That was
a
good.
decent
That was a
match.
pure rules match as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
wasn't it?
that
So-
was a
I
decent
feel like
match.
with each match he's having, he's kind of like testing the boundaries of stuff that he can.
That
do.
he
Yeah.
can do,
So soon we're now going to be getting the
man's gonna be-
Bitch card, everything.
Yeah,
Man's gonna be crashing his head against
Watch,
people
next
again.
year he's going to have a 40-minute match.
Bro, he's
God
itching
forbid.
to head.
I'll be there.
Yeah, no, because you saw he was taking a lot more strikes to the head. Yeah, so like, but yeah, Eddie Kingston versus Shibata, like this was good wrestling, man.
Quick question, because a match they were signposting this whole modern Triple Crown that Shibata wants to do. That is a very stupid idea. It makes no sense.
Modern
Triple
Triple Crown
Crown,
what?
having
So-
3 titles.
Yeah, so the Ring of Honor Pure title, the New Japan Open title, and the Ring of Honor title.
They're not
That would
correlated.
now be the modern American Triple Crown.
So what was it before?
There isn't, because
There
this
isn't,
is
doesn't
Has there never been that?
Not American.
not a modern American
So
Triple Crown.
in Japan, what is it in Japan? So
I'm not. All Japan have their own Triple Crown. That's their world title, the Triple Crown title.
oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, but modern Triple Crown title.
I think they were just merely trying to title him.
match.
If he had won
Doing too
everything,
much, man.
let's just give it a title sort of.
If Shibata won, they would now put it on the T-shirt, modern Triple Crown champion. Fuck off, man. Doing too much. But yeah, it was a great match.
Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart.
Hey, I'm invested
I
in Julia
believe-
Hart.
Julia Hart.
I'm invested, bro.
It's Black History Month, so I can't say what I want to say. Julia
Say
Hart-
what you're gonna say. Say what you're gonna say.
Never.
I'll give you a
A
pass.
few some slaps, you know.
I'll give you a pass.
Fam.
So you're the
Been singing
okay.
it.
The Tribal Chief. That's
2024, man.
No, you are,
I
man.
can't like Julia Hart's improved, and I can't like. Let me be negative. I don't care. But I made this couple of Revolution Radio. Yeah, it was like to seeing the progression of Julia Hart in AEW has made me look at certain developments in AEW sideways.
Oh, bare people.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Anna Jay.
Anna
innit?
J, bruv.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Do you know what?
Anna Jay's toast.
I can't lie. Like no, I can't lie.
We
Because
said her best bet is they put her.
Because
Hey, you
I'll
know
be real.
You know when you're scraping toast when you burn it.
Because I'll be real, yeah. Because you can't even say women's division. We all acknowledge women's division in AEW is not booked well. Yeah, we've acknowledged that. Cool.
Yeah.
Put that aside. They've had the same amount of opportunities in terms of like Anna Jay's had TBS title matches against Jade. She's been on like Dynamite a few times. Like she's had opportunities.
It's even fair to say
Dark
Anna Jay
Order,
has had more
JAS.
opportunities
Yeah, she's had
than
more.
Than Julia Hart, yeah.
I feel like it's maybe like the last year or so Julia Hart's been able to kind of
Yeah.
have a show.
So,
and
yeah.
The last month or so that she's been having the matches, you can see with every match she's improving. Whereas with Anna Jay, I don't necessarily see the improvement.
Yeah.
Like at first, I kind of saw the vision of her and Carmello, but after that, when she joined the JAS, I felt like that kind of like.
If anyone says now what is Anna Jay's best matches, you're gonna point to a gimmick match. You're gonna point to a match where she bled or she could use weapons or anything like that. She doesn't have good.
It's to the point,
singles
yeah,
matches.
where with Julia Hart, yeah, it was like at first it was like, okay, like you added her to the House of Black, and I thought like she was just a valet. Now I'm looking at her like, no, you're a member. Like I want to see you. Like, I want to see what you have to do. And towards the match, I was like, right, if she won, I'm happy.
And the touch of Brody King managing her as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, I like
nice,
that.
yeah.
I like that a lot.
Hey, so wait. What happened to? Sorry, I think I missed something on Collision. Willow Nightingale's eye. She's
She
also
misted her.
She got misted.
Julia Hart misted Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, I remember what happened when Julia Hart got misted.
That's what is
No, I don't think Willow's gonna.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think that. I just think she's just gonna sell it, innit?
Oh.
Nah, fam.
Well, they've got a
Willow
story
and House of Black, please. That
Obviously, the way they put
surprised.
over the mist is that each mist it treats people
Differently,
Like,
yeah,
there's different mists for different stuff in it. So, do you feel like more people in AW, not even just necessarily the women, do you feel like more people need to start doing more indie bookings?
yeah.
Start getting reps?
For
Yeah.
practice reps, yeah, 100.
Put yourself out
Do you
there.
feel like a lot of AW people feel like they're above indie bookings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Must
feel like
be the thing, or they want their weekends.
I feel
one or the
like
other.
do you know what? It's very
don't work
weird
on
in AW, yeah, where the top guys will happily be like, yo, I'm going out, I'm doing my thing. But then there's guys who need the reps who are like, nah. But and I don't know if it's a thing of like, oh, they're not allowed to or to. I haven't heard anything about that, so I'm not gonna assume
They're
that.
allowed.
Yeah.
They're allowed.
So basically, they're lazy.
do you know what it is? I don't want to call anyone lazy, but you're all lazy. I'll be real.
So
I don't want
they're
to point the
lazy.
finger at anyone. Lee Johnson. And Jay. Who else is there that should be doing? Bearview should be doing indie
doing-
bookings.
yeah, yeah.
Getting
and
reps.
Getting the reps in, because clearly, like someone like Marina Schaefer, like people cuss her. Can't lie to you, but I've been seeing her at Beyond, and she's absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
I've been seeing these people in deep. The workhorsemen, people cook them. They're losing. But if you see what they're doing in DPW,
They're building a name for themselves.
Yeah,
killing
and
it.
that's what it's about, as well as, you know, getting the reps in.
Reps
Like
in.
sometimes
Make
your
yourself
opportunity
undeniable.
it has to come elsewhere, and then your guy in AEW might be like, "Oh, I hear you're doing good things here. I'll put you in this program or give you this opportunity."
And how many people have come into AEW and we're vouching for them? This person is good, but every week they're just dropping.
Yeah.
So at some point it's like we can't even vouch for them. But when you're now watching them in the indies, it's like, you know what? I remember why you're so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of you, more of you just
Create
need to
value,
be-
especially
yeah, man.
like you have opportunity in AEW where it's like you have the opportunity. Cool, we've said WWE before where it's like, okay, like you're at the mercy of TV in it. But now you have an opportunity where it's like, no, make something for yourself. Like go out there, make yourself undeniable so to where we question the booking. So we're like, you're doing so many things on like a Defy or whatever where we're like, yo, are you seeing what this man's doing? Book him. But at the same time, it's like you're not taking initiative in it. And I feel like a lot of people are just waiting for like, if I wait my turn, I'm gonna get it. It's like, fam,
Fam, there's only so much a Ring of Honor, a 10-minute Ring of Honor match can do for you. Even Tony Khan himself doesn't even watch it. How much you feel? What the fuck? Come on, man. Let's be honest, man. Yeah.
Statlanders wrestling this weekend. Back at old, you know that the way where her and MJF started off. Great Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
She's back there this Saturday, I think so. Or this week, yeah.
Bro, MJF done Create a Pro how many months ago?
Yeah, the same with the belt.
He went there.
Bro,
with the belt to go put-
Adam Cole was supposed to wrestle. What's his name?
DPW, Chris Danger,
Chris Danger. Yeah, fam.
Yeah, they got to do it. But I think I was saying on the timeline yesterday that even just the fact that we believed and we were ready or happy for Julia Hart to win this title, it just shows in a short time what you can do in terms of building a star. Like I was comparing it to what's happening in WWE right now with Tegan Nox going after Becky Lynch.
Okay.
And it's like, you just produced Tegan Nox back on TV after however long she's not been. She's going after Becky Lynch. You're giving her literally like 1 minute matches. Like, and expecting her to get over. The crowd aren't moved. Yeah. Like, and this is, you know, we're saying Julia Hart going up against Chris Statlander. This is Tegan Nox going up against Becky Lynch. And you're not making us believe in any way, shape or form that she could actually win the title from her. So yeah, just in comparison, AEW done a great job in like building Julia Hart, and because of this, the supernatural side attached to her character, she probably isn't hurt by this loss at all as well.
She looks great.
Yeah, so she can just continue and maybe come back round to this. But yeah, it's
good, man.
It's good, very good. It's very good.
Good work, man.
Fatal four-way tag team match. The Young Bucks, Lucha Bros, the Guns versus and Orange Cassidy and Hook.
I was shocked the Bucks won.
I was shocked the Bucks won until I clocked the caveat of they are number one contenders and they have their match whenever they want, basically.
Oh, so they're already number 1 contenders.
No. So this was a number 1 contenders match.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
you basically it's for any time. You can
You,
have
like,
your
you don't have to
title
like
match
have an
anytime.
immediate title match.
'Cause obviously-
you set the terms on when the title can
I
happen.
ruled out the
If
box.
I'd known, then, I
Yeah, I ruled out the box for my predictions.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because I thought they're gonna. They
I put the
just
box.
faced.
I put Hook and
I put Hook and Orange
Oh, wait,
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
predictions as well.
No, I'm just saying.
You need to be in that predictions group, bro.
Yeah,
You-
Actually,
you-
when the Lucha Bros
Oh,
still
with
in the
Markham,
Stones.
Yeah. I just thought the Bucks have just faced FTR, so it won't be them.
Yeah.
But then obviously the caveat is they can challenge at any time.
Anytime.
And literally when Excalibur said that during the match, I just went, the Bucks are gonna win.
You
Now.
put the guns.
No, I put Orange Cassidy on.
You might not.
That's the thing. Initially, I was going to put Orange Hook and Cassidy. I was thinking, I don't know. Like I'm confident, but at the same time, I thought, let me just go with
The reason why I didn't go with the Guns is because they just had the titles in it. So it was like them and FTR. I don't think Aussie Open were winning. I was like them FTR again. I was like,
Aussie Open.
Can I explain myself?
That's what
So for other predictions, yeah, I basically what you done. I went online and after. Luckily, Charlie, big up Charlie. She put her predictions up, and I was like, I know this girl's always right. So I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. Do you know what? Mark gave us another chance, innit? Mark basically redone the whole thing.
added
again.
new
So I was like,
the
fuck it.
matches,
Let me go
yeah.
with her prediction. The only thing she got wrong was the family, Don Callis family versus Kenny Omega.
You know what's so crazy? He done all of it, and where is he? He's still lost.
my name. Everyone's above me on my name.
As in, because you're L.
If I was a Nafi, you man will be finished. I'll be clearing house. I'll be finished. Bro. Hey, wait. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Yeah, if he wasn't, I think he could be fine.
No, but you've actually got the least points.
But how did I get there? That's what I'm saying.
I was at the bottom.
Yeah, but
also-
by not
I
doing
think
correct
it-
predictions.
And now I'm at the top.
Started from the bottom.
There was a
but
time
the
when
whole
Max
team's fucking
double checked his points, and after he realized that there was a point that he was missing, I thought that's been happening with me. You know?
No, I was incorrect though. I was incorrect.
No, you were right. He gave you a point back.
No, you didn't. I was incorrect.
You didn't.
I was incorrect.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. This goes my match of the night. So Strickland versus Hangman Page.
Enjoyment.
Guys, I told you.
That whole thing, yeah. That whole cartwheel thing, and it gets you in the suplex.
Yeah.
bro.
Easy.
Easy.
Oh, this is exactly what I wanted it to be, fam. These, bro, like these men were hitting each other, bro.
Yeah.
Like some of the kicks that Swerve, that Swerve was giving to Hangman, bro.
Yeah.
You could see the connection there. Oh my god, I love this match. Love it.
Swerve is that
Everything.
guy.
And just like the Seattle crowd backing their boy in Swerve and saying
You hear the
fuck
roar
you,
when he
Hangman.
won.
and
Yeah,
everything
Whose
like that.
house?
Like,
Swerve's
real
house?
cult shit, like whose house?
Yeah.
And the thing is, they're such professionals to the point where Adam Page is like hearing the people booing, and he's kind of still he's playing up to it.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And
Started biting the hand, like it was just a subtle change. Like they were still in character.
Yeah.
Like Hangman Page is never gonna like distract the referee, but he was still
he's still trying to get the heat. You know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
know what I'm saying? Wrestling mad aggressive, and then when Swerve won, it was just like, bro. And I like the fact that he tried to use Nana's headpiece to win, but that wasn't the finish. He won with his own finisher. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, he cheated, but at the end of the day,
there wasn't gonna be any match shenanigans, but
nah,
I
he,
feel like the headpiece thing was unnecessary though.
I felt
I don't feel like it's all the time that heels must have to cheat.
Must cheat,
Sometimes I feel like a heel can win just off the noble fact that they're a great wrestler. They out wrestle.
I'm better than you. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Just
I
that
was in the
arrogance
match
was
completely,
needed.
and then when he now used that, he nearly won. I was thinking, I didn't actually have to use this.
but I'm glad he didn't win with that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he still had to like Hangman Page kicked out, and he still had to like because I hit him with like what 2 more finishes after that.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, you're dead after this.
Guys, what did I tell you? Swerve is that guy.
Always been that guy.
He's that guy.
Swerve
Reliable.
Well, it's
Strong.
I'm happy on the occasion on the night. I was happy. I'm still waiting to see how they book him going forward.
This is the start.
I
This is the
feel
start of
it
something
is.
new.
I feel it is.
This
but
is an upward trajectory.
I feel like with this, obviously, if this proves to be wrong, we can come back and discuss it at a later date. But even Hangman don't lose like that. Like to beat someone like Hangman, even Hangman beat John. Hangman literally like tapped out John Moxley earlier this year.
Yeah.
So obviously, and the whole storyline makes sense about Hangman's been going through this depressive period, like he's going on a down spell, and it's like, I'm here to. And Swerve said it, I'm here to capitalize on the up because this company had the red carpet rolled out for you, but people like me, I see opportunity, I'm gonna take it, and that's exactly what he did. And I feel like going forward, could they continue feuding? Possibly, but the only thing that's difficult is that because there's one title, in terms of like the major title, because it's like MJF's doing his thing. It's like, what do you do next? And I think with Swerve right now, you're just having few top guys. Just having few top guys.
I think one of the mentions he meant. I think in the post pay-per-view scrum, I think Kenny Omega's name was mentioned.
Yeah, I think Kenny Omega even bigged them up.
Yeah, Kenny Omega bigged them up.
Bigged them up.
Edge bigged them up as well.
Yeah.
I think either Kenny Omega or Edge might be his next. Should be his next.
Edge is losing.
Can't be Edge.
It can't be Edge. Edge is losing.
I'm saying there's something I want to ask you guys, but let's get through this first.
No.
No. Let's finish this and then we'll talk.
We're going over, bro.
Let's go through it now.
Alright, cool. We can start with Willie Utah.
Do you know? I really like this match. I just thought the match
Hard spot.
Hard
after
spot.
That match.
It was like because after like the ovation of that match, but I thought like the work these man did in this match. I like just how them man just came out swinging. I like this match.
This is still the save Ricky Starks from going to WWE mission. I think that they're on because let's be honest, this match came out of nowhere. Like it does motivation for it, but like they're putting their best foot forward for Ricky Starks. I just feel it could be a little too late at this point.
See, he's mentally gone already.
I think he's mentally gone. I don't think that shows you his work. I feel like I think he's going WWE, but I feel like he's not mentally gone in the sense where the work's not paying off. Like, bruv, he's just had 2 sick matches with Danielson.
He still has to put himself in the shop window so that he's positioned right when he gets to WWE. And I think that's exactly what he's using all this push for. But like I say, I think they obviously want it to be a push to show, oh, you're a top guy here, we'll keep you here. But it might be a little too late for that.
Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Fucking pro. This is heritage, bro. This is fucking heritage.
He was so close to snapping his ankle.
I didn't want the match to finish.
I
didn't want the match to finish.
The Dragon Screw, bro. You see his ankle?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is matches like this is why I watch AEW. Like, this is the type of shit I wanted to see, fam. Like this is just like technical wrestling. Excellent, like cool. There might be a better match on some promotion here. Cool. I haven't seen every tip, but from what I've seen, this is exactly what I wanted it to be, fam. This was just beautiful.
When I was watching this match, I was thinking to myself, imagine if like Bret Hart was young again. And the match you have with Zack Sabre Jr. Well, no, honestly. No, man, don't laugh at me.
I hear it.
Hear me out. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bret Hart.
No, it'll be cool.
Yeah,
Bro, it'll be cool.
Yeah. Don't do this, man.
I'm listening.
I hear you. Bro, even Zack Sabre Jr. versus Daniel Bryan, I was looking, I was like, bro.
I don't know. I'll never watch this match of first thing Bret Hart.
You want to think Bret Hart?
I didn't think of nothing. I didn't watch this match to end. I was just watching it. I
was watching this. I was like, fam, what these two are doing,
it's stupid.
It was ridiculous.
Is that your favorite type of style of wrestling?
No, it's not my favorite type of wrestling, but I feel like that's on my eyes what I've seen in recently. That's just the purest version I've seen of that.
I'm slightly a sucker for matches like that because, like I said, I watch these matches. It reminds me of my goat. That's all.
Fair enough.
That's all, and it's fine. Who's your goat?
I enjoy it. You know,
it was just like the transitions. The transitions were mad.
You didn't clock the hand movement.
Just do the
Twisting all that rope.
Nah, bro, I can't lie. This was heritage, did it? This is the type of.
I like this type of wrestling.
This is the type of shit like what AEW's about, innit? Just like why Danielson came to AEW, innit? Just to like have these type of matches. Like there's an analogy like I had in my head where it's like Danielson in WWE is like an actor like in massive blockbuster films. He's doing all of these great things, and then now he said, okay, I want to do my small little indie projects. I want to do my little passion. I want to do my theatre films. I want to do the things that really speak to my soul. And I know, bro, there was even a spot, you can go back. I think it was the spot where Zack Sabre Jr. like pinned Danielson like this. And you can see Danielson literally smiling as he's getting pinned.
Oh, when he reversed it again.
Like, Danielson's literally, like, if in kayfabe, like, he's supposed to be angry that he's getting pinned, but he's so happy because of the match, he's smiling. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I jumped and nearly lost my computer on my desk when, you know that one where Zack Sabre Jr. gets him and he goes to do the folded arm.
Yeah.
And Danielson just grabbed him out of it. Like, I jumped so hard, my computer The whole match, like,
Bro, even the way Zack Sabre Jr. reversed the cat mutilation, I've never seen that before.
Bro,
I've never seen that before.
It was incredible.
Came out of it quickly.
It was incredible.
That guy's a
he's
snake.
different. But it was even the spot where I think like Darius had him and old Zack Sabre Jr. stood up and then did the neck twist thing with his feet. I'm just like, bro, this match is cool. I even like the way the match ended and then Zack Sabre Jr.'s promo afterwards, like, fam. Like, this don't prove nothing.
He said he wants the rematch.
You didn't beat me technically. Use the Busaiku D. You didn't beat me technically. We're supposed to have a rest hold match and you start using kicks. Well, either UK or Japan. Bring this match to Japan. Bring it to Japan.
I watched the rest of
I think Zach is AEW bound, and it's deserved. I think he'll be there. Yeah, I think he'll be there within 18 months. I don't know the length of his contract or anything.
And even the work Zack Sabre Jr. has put in, like, just which like size wise, the look. Because I remember watching Zack Sabre Jr. like 4 or 5 years ago. The ability was there, but the look.
I remember about 18 months ago on the podcast, we said, I've got the clip on my computer still. We said that, like, if there was obviously still a intercontinental title in Japan, that would be his ceiling. That he is at his ceiling, sort of thing. But boy, he's raised the ceiling. And like, there's options now. So
I big up Zach, man.
Yeah.
Let's run through this quickly because literally, the Callis family versus Chris Jericho and the Golden Elite.
Another cold match.
This was a good match.
Cold match.
She looked better.
He looked better.
She looked better.
He's like,
He listened to the last
he picked his
podcast.
spots. I feel like what they did is that they knew he was finished, so they just gave him his moments. But I can't lie. This Takeshita and Ospreay.
Link up is nice.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Do you know?
I
I actually forgot.
That
What
was the moonsault spot that they did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was I forgot the thing was in this match, you know, until I actually saw him come out. Ospreay, yeah.
Okay.
And like, it felt like a celebrity because obviously he wasn't there like during the build. There was a little black promo.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was
so
there.
like him coming out, it just felt very celeb.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he was
yeah,
leading them out. At the end when he was holding Kenny Omega and who got pinned?
Jericho, no?
Was it Jericho
by Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was holding Omega and Kota Ibushi outside the ring together while they were trying to scream for get back in the ring. Like,
Bro,
yeah, man.
some of the sequences were just. I can't lie. Jericho cooked in this match as well, fam. I can't lie, fam.
That's what my goat was doing. You heard this.
No.
Jericho
I was
cooked in
what I was
this
going to say is
Nah,
that is there anyone that reminds you of your goal? That when you watch it, but it's fine.
All these niggas are my goat sons. They won't wear kick pads before Jericho.
Fun fact. This was in the press conference. Fun fact. Do you know who Orange Cassidy's favourite wrestler is?
Who?
Jake the Snake.
Jake Snake, yeah.
Swear, he said that.
Yeah. but he said, yeah. The reason I bring up, he said, yeah, I never want to wrestle like my favourites. I don't want people to associate me with no one. When they watch you, they watch Orange Cassidy.
You watch me.
Yeah, I hear it. But that's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Remember, Orange Cassidy, he was a lucha. He used to use a luchador before.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He's very like lucha style.
What was it, the Ant? What's it called before?
Yeah, fighting.
Fighting, yeah. That's very interesting. I'm even trying to. Now you said that, I'm trying to think of like
Similarities.
I can't see it.
I would never say
Nah.
promo because no one is such a Jake Snake promos. Oh yeah. FTR versus Aussie Open.
Fun match.
Fun match.
yeah.
I feel like I've already seen it.
It wasn't Royal Quest.
It wasn't Royal
Quest.
That was
Royal
probably
Quest
the
was
biggest
different.
hindrance. That obviously we watched Royal Quest live and it wasn't Royal Quest.
I feel like we've had a lot of good sequels recently, but we have to remember it's very rare that the sequel's better than the first match.
Yeah.
Like, even though we've been in an era where we've had banging sequels, like sometimes you have to remember. Yeah. But sometimes you have to remember, like, that's not the norm all the time, innit? So
and that's if you leave space to do something in the sequel that hasn't happened already.
Yeah.
And if some man that just go, balls to the wall, as they say, for everything just in that first match, if you don't leave nothing for the second match, then it's like, what's the point?
Where does Aussie Open go from here? Because I'm a bit lost with them.
They've lost.
Yeah, no, I
can't go
can't
for
lie.
that
They haven't
title
been
no
built. The thing is, the reason why I knew they weren't going to win it because that the build didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like they lost to Les Sex God. They lost to like these, but I feel like they will be AEW champions. It's just a thing where it's like
Just not
they're
now.
stalling.
Aussie Open are going to cook once Will arrives. Once Will arrives and the unit is together, I think that's when things are going to come to place. They shouldn't be being treated how they're being treated now, but right now it's just keeping them on TV. Like I noticed the other day on Collision, I think they were on. They didn't get much of a reaction. Even like the Aussie oi oi oi, like it's not as loud as like it could be. That could be obviously any other problem, but like I just feel like they're just going through the motions right now. And I even had to remind myself after this match that they're actually all elite. Like they've had a graphic. They're not just, you know, friends of Will appearing on the show and getting booked. Like, so we know they're one of the best in the world. So it's just when they find their groove
You think
again.
it would be a benefit for them to, obviously they're still signed to AEW, but for them for the time being, because there's nothing for them to go back to Japan.
Yeah. Do you know what this reminds me of? When FTR signed.
It doesn't feel like they've been.
This reminds me exactly when FTR signed.
Yeah.
When FTR signed, it was like, they won the title, but they won the titles immediately. Even when they won the titles, we were like, it's not time yet.
Yeah.
It was like, it's not. Then when FTR went on that, I think that run last year.
Obviously,
that was FTR. It
arriving,
shouldn't take that long,
yeah.
but I feel what happens is with these teams, it's like, well, we know it's with the tag team division, it's like there'll be, when FTR came, it was obviously the Young Bucks this time, right? They weren't champions yet, but you could see they were building them. Right now, you can clearly see it's FTR's time. Right now, I'd say the next team that is ready for the titles, I say Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
Or the Guns, like you said, but any Bullet Club Gold variant,
combination,
any combination of them, man. Because them man seem ready. Where it seems like Aussie Open, it's like, and again, even to the example of like timing, and maybe this is like an AEW thing where they don't know how to heat man up as soon as they come in, but they wait. When Bullet Club Gold came in, it was like, we don't know. But then eventually,
it worked.
It worked. Kebab. One side is cooking and the other side is dormant. Until the kebab thing now turns. It's like, now we're cooking.
See analogy.
But the man said it's the kebab.
It's also called a spit. I'm a big man to call it spit.
Man said pause, fam.
Pause. Why for that?
Well, you know.
That's a why.
It's called a what?
It's called a why.
It's called a why.
It's a spit, innit? You know, like when you put like a pig on a roast, like a hog roast, innit?
I'm gonna say.
Have you not seen that video of that farmer going around
with the big bro? He's excited.
Explain.
He's excited.
Basically, him and his folk. Yeah, they're in a back of a whip now, and they're driving through spraying up hogs in it, so it can.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that.
It's mad fun.
Them man are excited, fam. The artillery is bad for pigs, fam. That's
crazy.
But laser scope.
That's cool. Man, called zombies.
Not sound mad, yeah. Fuck off. Bro, that's bare meat. That's bare meat to take home. That is bare meat to take home. Oh, do somebody hogs man?
Nah, we can't eat them hogs though.
The meat is flapping.
Someone on my GC said, Lloyd will go and grab that.
I said, what have I got to do? Shit.
Alarm, man.
Christian Cage versus Darby Allin.
Crazy
match. Extreme to the max.
I love it.
So the first, you know, when they went to do the initial stairs spot, right?
They missed.
Christian saw the distance and said, like, this might not end well, sort of thing. But I looked at him in the first instance because the way he was being shot,
and
I said, Christian's bottled it. Like, Christian said, I can't do this to Darby because this ain't safe. I mean, eventually they done it anyway.
But you see when he done it, Darby put his hand here.
Yeah.
So he landed on his hand rather than his back.
Yeah.
But bro, it looks scary though.
It looked like I thought Christian's bottled this, and he's looked at it in real time and thought, I can't do this. Like,
it's scary. It's a scary spot,
bro. But it's mad because you'll have someone like Darby say, "Nah, do it. I'm calm.
Darby's a madman,
so, bro.
Even the spot after that when he jumped on him on what's it called again?
You just saw it.
Ambulance thing. What's it called again?
The gurney.
The gurney. Bro, that's what was dangerous itself.
The gurney didn't move.
It didn't move. The gurney just went. After even Darby had to pull Christian's leg down.
Yeah, he pulled him down
bro,
with him. Yeah.
I can't, like, Christian's had a storied career in it, and I'm not gonna say, this is the best run he's had right there, but
it's the best run.
It's the best run.
It's the best run.
I will say
it's my favorite.
But I think admittedly, I didn't. In real time, I didn't watch him in TNA, and I know he done some great stuff in TNA.
That's what I'm saying.
TNA, he was kicking.
Yeah, when I've watched like TNA,
Christian.
But I will say, like this is like one of like the runs of his career, fam.
Yeah.
I would say this is probably his best singles run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
bro,
this is his best. Yeah.
Character work, matches,
Unbelievable.
Promos.
Got the spot. Do you know how clapped
in the Inoki thing?
The first pin that Darby Allin got.
Oh, when he pulled the
turtleneck, and he lifted him up and
he pulled the turtleneck. Yeah. But even like I said, from back on the pre-show when Tony Khan was with the grand,
Yeah, and
the
he
grandkids.
see Christian.
And then Christian was watching because obviously the guy's dead.
yeah.
Like,
They asked him in the press, why was you so attentive? Like, they lost their grandfather.
He's like AEW, he's a father figure, fam. Now this dad gimmick is
Christian,
and
he's a villain.
and even when he went to Nick Wayne's mum, fam.
yeah.
He's tapped.
It's literally vignettes of
He's a
Christian, like
villain.
literally going to people on the street or going to like. It's gonna
So I
sound so
heard you have a
mad.
father.
It's gonna sound so mad. It's gonna sound so mad. But please, go to orphanages and just like
Hi.
honestly, 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 it'll come off very reckless. But bro, it's mad. Imagine that.
Bro, just the
Oh, the only fuck, bro. It's
Bro,
crazy.
Even something as subtle as if he's out and they cut in a promo, it's just like outside an orphanage. So it's like a little nugget that people can see. Oh, look at the fuck this guy, man. Like, just something as small as that. But yeah, he's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I was thinking, the minute I saw the main event, I said, well, that's it. Edge is coming, innit? Like, because I thought otherwise, why did this deserve the main event spot?
They took that ring up.
No, I think
they go in the ring for time because Christian kept looking at the. Do you know? You
Yeah,
Christian
gets a
kept
look
looking
at
at
the
the
ring.
Hurry up. Like Christian was looking at the ramp.
That's them not playing the vignette, innit? They had
Yeah.
to turn off the lights and play the vignette and all that.
They shouldn't turn off the lights. They need to turn off the lights.
No, I think they did for the
for the visual to come
for the vignette. Yeah. Because when the vignette even started, like that vignette was beautifully shot, man.
Yeah.
That shit was beautifully shot.
The
Drone shot with the rated R.
That was all like,
Yeah, apparently that was a complete accident though. In terms of the drone shot was meant to happen, but there was a game at that stadium at that time, and it was like just perfect coincidence.
yeah, Seahawks versus someone else.
Yeah, perfect.
I thought it was VFX, you know.
No, it was real.
The clock was VFX.
I think the match like deserved the main event, regardless if Edge was to come out or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, because the only thing that kind of, if I'm to really nitpick on this pay-per-view, was just like the one thing on a Wrestledream pay-per-view that you call the dream match, it didn't main event.
But I don't
but
think it
then-
was advertised as a dream match pay per
A lot of
view.
people
It wasn't.
Yeah,
But I just mean this match was advertised as a dream match.
Okay, got you.
So it's like ultimately the dream match should be the main event if it's not for the world champion and other stuff in it.
You're talking about Danielson Sabre.
Yeah. Like, let's say they didn't get Edge, that match probably main event.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, if I'm to be really critical, that's the only thing. That match probably should have been the main event. But this match was worthy of a main event. Obviously, they had an angle at the end as well. So
Is this Christian's second AW pay-per-view main event?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the first one
one
was
was with Omega.
all in, and then what happened there? Debut.
Yeah.
Debut, Danielson and Adam Cole happened on that same event.
Remember
I
break
can't
it down.
I can't lie.
Remember
Christian's
break it down.
AEW
We had
video
Christian
at the end
Cage.
is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Guys, remember break it down when we're discussing Christian Cage.
You man didn't give Christian Cage his flowers.
More value.
I was
has been
on
added to
there
that
saying,
stock.
bro, Christian deserves his flowers, bro. I remember that. I'll
value's
never
been
forget
added
that.
to the stock.
I admit, I was wrong.
Bro, I'll never forget that.
Like
I was the
Christian.
only one on there.
All right, cool. Like, I know we've said like okay, like, but both of them are legends in it. But obviously they're being like they debuted together. In your mind, who's in your mind like Edge or Christian? No, I'm saying no. I mean they ended the show together. I mean, ended the show
Christian's
together.
always been, for me, more interesting than Edge. And the better wrestler in the ring. Yeah.
I think for me, Edge always stood up for me, man.
Edge.
Yeah,
But
I've
if you
always been
watch
Christian over
TNA and WWE at the same time, Christian's run was better.
Then Edge.
Yes.
No.
Edge's first world title run was terrible.
It, like
When
literally,
he won that on
during that time
Revolution.
period,
Revolution.
during
Yeah,
that time
his first title
period,
run was shit.
Bro.
He'll even say himself.
Who did he
bro,
defend his
during
title
that time
against? The
period,
first
if you're
title.
watching
He lost it pretty quick to John Cena.
Cena.
At where? What
I can't remember what
New Year's Revolution,
No, he won at New Year's
He
Revolution,
won
but he
at
lost it a
New
couple
Year's
months
Revolution,
later.
lost a couple months
His
later.
first run was terrible.
Yeah, you're right.
but if
His
you
run-
watch
his world
WWE,
title
bro,
runs didn't become good until after his match with Mick Foley. That's when he actually started.
that's the match that made him. That's the match that made him.
After that, that's when Edge became who he
With
was.
his
After
feud.
that,
When I think of his
he goes,
feud with
before that, he
Taker.
goes just fucking on TV.
Hey, that's true. Hey, on
TV,
YouTube,
knackered man,
the views for that
Edge Black,
that
you know.
sex show has been mad.
Let's
Views
jump to
have been
NXT
bad.
quickly, yeah?
Say wallahi down.
What?
Okay.
What's it?
Edge Blacks.
Edge
Black?
Black.
He said black. No?
I said Edge.
Did you say Edge black?
I said Edge.
Oh, he said black.
No,
Obviously,
the VAR is gonna be crazy,
Crazy, fam.
The VAR.
Hey,
is
let's
crazy.
talk about No Mercy quickly, yeah?
fucking hard.
I think
Push that tree.
I think the card in general was amazing. It was good. There was a lot of fun matches on there. there was a great spot in that fatal 4-way match with OTM. OTM are very good, by the way. I love OTM. With Reggie. They're fun. They're very fun.
They're fun.
That spot with the whole suplex off the ting, super suplex, avalanche, that was great. Becky Lynch.
Julius Creed is world class.
Julius Creed is amazing. Lost the Forest are great.
Yeah.
Gone.
Tony.
Yeah, of course.
Tony D'Angelo, his coach.
He's very good, yeah.
That was so big. That was going to be the story with him getting injured and then coming back.
Yeah.
So big. But that was a very, very
That's
fun match.
overused in wrestling.
NXT tag team division, I can't lie. It's cooking.
Yeah,
It's cooking.
it's good. And there was
Cooking.
teams that weren't even involved here.
I've got to give a big shout out to Tiffany Stratton though. She took that chain thing she didn't, it didn't affect her game.
Bust open her
She
head.
bust open her head, fam.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, she was bust open, bro.
She's very good,
She kept
man.
on going.
After the match, I went and saw she's 24, bro.
24, bro.
She's
Even she
very
went,
good.
she's done this. She whacked it like it was like nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Great, man.
But
But
she's going to be a problem, man.
Yeah, she's very good.
World class, man.
and she's a nil, innit? She's from nil program, innit?
Yeah.
Epic.
I think her boyfriend is Ludwig.
Yeah, Lucas, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who?
I didn't know that.
Tiffany
Who the
Stratton.
guy is it?
Who that?
Huh?
Imperium.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, bro.
Williams versus Dom.
Whoop that trick.
Whoop
That
that
is
trick.
incredible, man. I can't lie.
Bro, he's cold.
Uh-huh. I like it.
Look, that match happened great. It was great. But after Tuesday, I'm like, what was the point?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
They
for
done him
them-
dirty
What was
still.
the point? What was
To
the
just
point?
hold the
It's
title
okay.
for the weekend, like
okay.
it's
After he came on Monday Night Raw, had the title there, and after he loses against Dominic Mysterio
I
again.
know, yeah.
And even when he lost it, like
and even when this is why I put Dominic as my prediction, because I thought for the aesthetic and story they're telling with Judgment Day, there's no reason for him to lose his title.
I'll put Dominic as well, yeah.
I put Trick.
And good prediction. But, yeah.
Doesn't make sense. It's fine. Keep going.
Trick should have kept the title, but I don't know the direction they're going with Judgment Day right now. So
I think the general direction of NXT is just making it as visible as possible. So obviously Dominic has their NXT title on Raw, SmackDown, this, that, and the other. Dominic is a main roster talent. I just don't know what they've done.
You think they'll potentially maybe have Trick beat Dominic on Raw?
have to walk that trick.
I can't see it. I don't know why they would want to do it, because I don't know why they've done the switcheroo in the first place. But
Well,
Ilja versus Carmello.
very good.
That match was brilliant.
Ilja's just
Ilja's world class. man.
yeah, he's just believable. Like it's just
you don't give a
It's
fuck.
his face, fam.
For a WWE show, there was a lot of colour. I loved it.
yeah, but it's all on purpose, isn't it? Because they ain't blading, so it's like it's just mad
hard
stuff.
way.
Like Ilja's very good, man.
I didn't say that.
No, he does something. No,
It was
but
just
yeah.
like, anyway.
That's the hard way.
But, yeah, Ilya Dragunov is something else, man. Like he's clear, man.
Clear.
When he butts Gunter again,
Deadly day, man.
Buck into them, they fold.
I'm looking forward to seeing this NXT title win. honestly.
Yeah.
do you know how they clocked? It's his first time. Obviously, I thought it
His
was-
NXT UK
yeah.
run got cut short because he got injured. I think.
Yeah, got
Had to
injured.
vacate,
So, he
Tyler
vacated. but-
Bate. Tyler Bate won the belt.
Yeah, it's gonna be the run he deserved then. Yeah. They'll line up the challenges. They'll probably send people down from the main roster for him and everything.
Yeah, they're trying to get Baron Corbin to take the title.
No,
off
as
him.
in,
Well,
I
he's
think he
trying
needs to
compete.
with the title, but go up to Raw or SmackDown and fight people, not wrestle people.
To be honest with you,
Fight people.
I need some new people in Raw anyway. Raw's been a bit. The main events just pissed me off, fam.
What's the main
What
event?
isn't even the main event scene now? Because
Every time I'm just seeing
It's just
the
Judgment
same-
Day.
the
Same Judgment Day and-
But
Kevin
they're-
Owens.
yeah,
I mean, it's
Sami
the
Zayn.
same
They
old,
need to
same
change
old,
out,
but
man.
there's bangers. You can't lie.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Monday Night
it
Raw
is.
when everyone came out, that was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
Jay and Flipping Cody are teaming up. That's
Yeah.
that's good as well.
That was.
This is a random
Yeah.
one. This is a random one. Where's Roman Reigns?
It's
He's,
alright.
he's coming back.
back in like
Friday.
a couple weeks.
It's alright.
Back on
You
Friday.
Friday?
You don't
Yeah,
need
Frank
to-
called him.
Oh, okay.
Gemma, put him and called him because Roman, we need you back.
Yeah,
You don't
fair
need
enough.
to.
Because
Paul.
Jimmy's doing too much.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
Why
doing.
did Mandem slap him?
He's doing too much. So he came out the ring. Yeah, they beat up. Who they beat up? They beat up.
Cena.
No,
AJ
Carlson. They beat up Carlson.
Oh,
They beat up Carlson
yes,
after
yes.
Jimmy went out and after he goes, "Are you gonna help your boy? You're gonna help your boy?" He's laughing after he slapped him in the face. What Jimmy's trying to do? Jimmy's trying to basically be
Be
like
Roman Reigns. Yeah.
All the mannerisms, even this.
The mic.
done everything, bro. Even though he's talking like Roman Reigns, so I think Roman Reigns comes, but Roman Reigns is gonna slap him down, wake him up, and yeah. I think they saved. They kind of saved it in that instant.
It's just fodder. It's just fodder right now until we get to WrestleMania and they can end the story once and for all. The brothers can have their singles match. It's just fodder.
Does it end though?
Yeah.
Does it end up, Mania?
Yeah,
it should.
It has to.
It should.
3 years, bro.
Does it? Where do we go post Mania?
Me not mind it.
Zilla will now do another tweet. This is why we should be added to the Bloodline story.
Zilla.
Don't go and train. Go and practice, my nigga.
Zilla's trying to audition himself.
Let's do Ask Wrestling's.
Ask Wrestling's, we get you, the people, to ask Wrestling some questions. First question is from our guy, Mr. Frimpong. If you could choose one 5-star match this year, but all the others would be deleted from the tape libraries and the plug, what would it be?
The plug.
As always, big you guys up. Big you up to you, bro.
Osprey Omega 2.
Yeah. I'm holding
I'm
that
stuck
one.
between that, Is there 5-star matches?
Yeah, 5-star matches happened this year.
I'm stuck between that, and Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
That match, real life.
Cold.
Unbelievable.
I'm keeping Osprey and Omega.
Okay, we can agree now.
Yeah, whichever one. I don't mind 1 or 2. I don't care.
I agree with that.
He also asked, is there a better role for Alex Abrahantes than what he's doing now?
No.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's a commentator, innit? That gets TV time.
The problem is he was a translator before. Unless, no, do you know what? Give him Alex Marvez's box. I think Alex Marvez is mad awkward on camera for him.
Yeah, he's
Give him what Alex Marvez is doing, but yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, he needs to leave Lucha Brothers alone, fam.
Next question from our guy, 1997, big you up devs. How do you feel about WWE's usage of main roster talent on NXT? Is it beneficial or borderline burial?
Very beneficial. Because don't the ratings go up when people come up?
So the ratings have been going up without them. So I think it's good, like Becky having a little run down there to help some of these girls pass on information to the guys and girls and all that kind of thing. I think it's fine. Like how they're drowning the show next week with like bare talents, I don't think is necessarily beneficial. But sending like 1 or 2 down there, or these guys when they never drafted them, they sent Corbin down there, they sent Mustafa Ali down there. I think it's calm, man.
I think it's good as well because when you don't have something for them on the main roster, put
Go downstairs.
Put something on
I think
NXT.
I think it shows the synergy between NXT doesn't feel like an island like it used to.
Yeah.
So
There's a bridge now.
yeah, it don't feel like an island. It feels like cool. Like there's synergy.
Next question from our guy, Just Being Joe 4. Big you guys up as always.
Big up.
What's everyone's favourite Christian Cage match from this year so far?
Damn, if they just said it all the time.
It's got to be this one that just happened.
Yeah,
this one.
It's gonna be this one.
It's got the
Man.
one on Wrestledream.
This year,
Yeah, this year.
just committed to all like in the AW so far.
I mean, he asked this year.
That's what the question is.
He hasn't had the matches this year. He hasn't had that much.
He had the match a couple weeks ago where he won the TNT title.
And the all-in-one as well.
When he just threw the shows off.
It's a match.
Come on, man.
It's a match he
Yeah, this
had,
match
didn't
at
it?
All In, the tag team match.
Yeah, the tag team match, the
Swerve.
coffin match, yeah.
That match was
That was
good.
good. Yeah.
Next question from our guy, Darren. If Noah and WWE had some sort of agreement, what wrestlers would you like to see cross over both ways?
If who? Noah.
Noah and WWE.
Apparently, was it?
I can't trust Darren and Jimmy with these questions.
I think someone from Noah said that they're open to collaborating
Like a
with
Gmail.
WWE.
Well, if I was to book a show, I would have Go Shiozaki versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm sorry, do these man know who they are? These man are fam.
This is why I don't know if they're trolling or not.
It's definitely trolling, but
I'm so sorry.
I'll do Drew McIntyre versus Manabu Soya. Then I would also do Keno versus Ilja Dragunov. I would also do Dagger versus Dominic Mysterio, so you can learn from more luchadors. I would also do Ninja Mac versus Ricochet.
Ooh, that
Ninja
was
Mac's
cold.
excellent.
And I would also do the Creed brothers versus Alpha Wolf and Dragon Bane.
But,
Oh, yeah,
did you see
Darren,
Jake
go and
Lee
do your
already?
revision.
So?
You see Jake Lee already?
No, I haven't said Jake Lee. But yeah, Jake Lee, he can fit him versus Finn Balor. That would be a good match.
Balor has been brilliant.
Darren also asked, who is the Booker of the Year so far?
Sid Scala.
Yeah, either HBK or Sid Scala for me.
HBK is a good shout. Tony Khan's done a good job this year. Yeah. It's felt like it's been up and down at points, but
I felt like
overall
from
HH has been
summer
I think
onwards,
HH
he's
been
been very
cool.
consistent.
yeah.
I think HH.
Triple H has done all right.
Not been
Scarlett
disappointed.
too, but HH.
It's been a while since we've come to a podcast and said, man, Raw's whack, SmackDown's whack.
He's got Raw to a point where it's at least every week
bearable.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like there might be the odd week where it's like, okay, yeah, this is a 9, but
Yeah.
like it's never less than a 7 at this point. So.
Yeah.
I've not had anything terrible to say in a while, so
I'm very happy. I enjoy Raw, the main event.
Bro, I'm
I
enjoying
enjoy
wrestling on the whole, bro. I'm even sound one of these guys that's simping over wrestling, but it's been fun.
It's an exciting
But
period.
you don't
bro.
see me saying the controversial comments. I have nothing to say.
we're out the
because
dark
it's
ages.
actually good. It's actually good.
Next question from our guy Dan Slater. I'll be jumping every single time, but I really like this question. Swerve said a few weeks ago that if he had been given opportunities that Hangman had, he'd be the first black AEW World Champion by now. Powerful words that resonated loudly, and he will be champ. So flip that. Who was big in the gift? Who was big? Who was the biggest? Oh, sorry. Who was the biggest given an opportunity and fucked it up?
CM Punk.
Other than him,
Punk, Wardlow.
who would have fucked it up?
Low Ward.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, MJF probably has a part to play in Wardlow's trajectory not going up from there, but he
didn't
had
be
the
not
title
interested in it.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Tino Sabatelli.
Tino.
Oh, man,
Tino the
man.
I
snitch.
got shit my snitch.
Tino the snitch.
Oh,
Triple H. They're doing this in AEW. They're doing this.
Tino Sabatelli's funny.
What's that guy? The Atlas guy. What's his name again?
Jake Atlas.
Jake Atlas. Is it Jake Atlas?
Jake Atlas.
One at a beauty.
The guy that done a mad thing, yeah.
Yeah, Jake Atlas.
Brian Kendrick.
Oh, Brian Kendrick was funny. That started and stopped, fam.
So, again, say the question again, sorry.
Who was the biggest given an opportunity and fucked it up?
Just in general, in life. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, let's just say in general, yeah.
Velveteen.
I don't know if you can say his name, but him. The other guy that we can't say his name.
Martin.
That guy
The
should
villain.
He should be like top of the card
the
in AEW
villain.
right now.
Be there right
What about centre? What about centre back?
Centre back.
Centre back.
CB.
Yeah, can I say centre back?
Wow.
Centre back.
Yeah, but no, but
Centre back.
You went
but just the thing is with CB, yeah, is that he already beat main event Emilia
Yeah.
and won. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did like
No, bro, in terms of like,
centre back.
his likability, because people likes him.
yeah, but
No, but bare people still like it.
people still like him.
I can't lie. I listened to his theme song in the gym, bro. Extra power.
Keep that one to yourself, boy.
You know what?
Hey,
Who
pause
else
it,
fumbled
bleep
the
it.
bag, actually? Obviously, it's a conspiracy theory, but William Regal, man,
What about him?
could have been a world champion.
That's true. That's true, yeah.
So what you
When he got
think
the
he
mad push.
he didn't reach his potential?
Because
That's
of
on
obviously
him.
the drugs and everything like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Would you say Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah. Personally, I've never seen it. Personally.
Nah, I saw it.
I saw it, bro.
Remember,
I've personally
he
never seen
held the money in the bank and he fucked up backstage and then they took it away from him. and gave it to
Mr.
Edge
Kennedy
instead.
was something, bro.
He was meant to get Edge's push.
I never took to him ever.
Mr.
That was all politics, man.
Kennedy. Just the man.
I was gonna say another guy, but he was in
Man
business for
said
himself, man.
CB.
They came out. Yeah. When they come out just now? Yeah. Oh, good.
I thought it was for the whole podcast. Silent.
Hey, can you guys agree with me on this? I don't know if he really fussed at the back because he really had what he had. Like, he won the Intercontinental. I think he won the WWE Championship. Obviously, he came out, done that spot with Triple H, and he won in 1 second. But in terms of outside of wrestling,
Ultimate Warrior.
yeah.
We already reached his peaks.
Nah,
But I'm talking more for. I'm talking the wrong.
Yeah, he peaked.
Nah, because people still talk about Warrior to this day, innit? Like,
Talk about his Hogan matches.
because I feel like a lot of people don't know or don't care. So about Warriors like misdemeanors, innit? So I don't think
Let's run the YouTube comments now after we'll call it. Before I run the YouTube comments, guys, announcements. They've been running out.
October 10th, Hustle. Make sure you guys pull up, grab your tickets. Tomorrow, tonight, Everything Pattern at Purpose. Ticket links will be in the bio. Black History Month. Make sure you guys pull up.
Show your dear.
Basement Grooves, this one's a different style, so I don't know if I can talk about this one. But November 26th, Basement Grooves. We've got one this month, but this one's a different, I don't know.
Crazy things are happening.
When the flyer comes out, we can promote it.
I said the flyer.
Obviously,
The flyer is there.
Yeah, no, don't
But
worry.
we
there.
have to
there.
Venue will be shut by this weekend, innit?
obviously the rematch, you know, Team Blacks against Team Anafi.
Do you know, I'm gonna like to talk because
If you can lift up your L, if you can lift up your L's for me, please, if that's
Sam,
okay.
listen.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
It's fine. I lift up like the Rock does.
It's all right, MX, man. It's all right, brother.
It's fine.
It's all right, brother.
I don't know why you're dragging me into this. That's the team captain.
No, I
That's the
understand.
thing you were after.
No, it's true. I'm sorry, brother.
That's
I'm
actually
sorry.
true, you know.
No, I'm targeting Bex because I just want to be
Let's
a
run through the
prick. I'm
comments,
sorry.
let's
I'm
run
a
through the
heel.
comments,
Do you know how hard it is being a heel and everyone hates you, bro? Like, seriously. Obviously, we're not. But like, it's tough out here, you know. Mental health, it's tough.
Yo,
No, it's calm.
can't lie. Afro, look, this comment here from Afro, yeah, bro. Yeah. Let's go for it. We got Afro member as well. He's even got the gold badge now. He's been there for a while.
Yeah, you have.
Make some noise for Afro, man. Big up our members.
Yeah.
Like I said, if they're not a member, call them a brokey, man. We'll encourage them. I'm telling you. Have you not noticed? I started a few people, man. Trust me, man. They don't want that label, man.
Afro said, "Get
Bottom, brokey.
Yeah.
Afro said, getting edge for Jade is not what we expected. AEW have been robbed.
Fuck off.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll literally class this
I
as
don't
two
mean that.
different
I mean the comment fuck off, not you, Afro. Okay, the comment fuck off.
Respectfully.
It's two different things. Like, so Jade going to WWE is obviously the mainstream move sort of thing. Yeah. Edge has made the professional wrestling move. Like, it's two different things. Like, and they're at two different ends of their career. So no one got robbed. Both companies have got exactly what they need.
Everyone's eating.
They both got exactly what they need.
They got a future star. They got a future and then the Edge, like you said, they got the most decorated person in WWE history, and who's still not washed. It's not like Edge is coming in washed. He's coming in doing good work and exciting matches.
Yeah.
Who's been robbed?
No one.
Adam Copeland.
Don't know we've been robbed.
Big up Saf. Saf just on the G.
Big up Saf.
Big up Saf, man.
Our member.
He's even got the blue one, so he's just started nurseries here. Saf said, Jay.
Member, yeah.
He said Jay to WWE is in contention for the signing of the year in all sports, up there with Bellingham to Madrid.
Real Madrid.
We have to see the work first, man.
Yeah, because Bellingham
in Madrid is different. The work is already working, bro.
No, but he's banging every game.
Yeah, exactly.
Every game.
But I understand the sentiment, though.
I always look at you when I say something. You're the referee. I should have the police.
But there's been some good signings this year, though. Like Jay White came this year.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I'm saying this year's been like a good year of signing.
Before Edge, I thought Jay White was one of their best signings this year.
Yeah.
Imagine if they never had the hiring freeze and WWE signed Jay White.
Do you remember Jay White before Jay White was going for a Rumble?
It seemed like it was it was happening if it wasn't for this hiring freeze.
I can't even even on Jay White, that promo with MJF. Mwah. Mwah.
Oh yeah.
WWE would have called him Jay Ubo.
Jay Blanc.
Jay Blanc.
Fuck's sake, man.
SK, bro, I think you should call this guy what you want to call him, bro.
SD Kizzle. Mark Jindrak was
I don't see a star next to his name.
Brokey, yeah! Mark Jindrak was also the initial member. Batista was the replacement. Remember, Batista was with Devon as the Deacon. I think that's when you guys were talking about Evolution.
Trademark.
Darren B1, member, yeah. Do you guys think Jade would have the same success up to this date if she had stayed at the PC instead of going to AEW?
No.
Nah.
AEW gave her it was a platform, innit? It was like it's a launching pad. Everything. I feel like as wrestling fans, sometimes like when somebody leaves, we don't need to be like they're running. Someone was a travesty or it's a lateral movement. It was a launch pad. Like she benefited from AEW. There's now more she can benefit from in WWE. It doesn't have to be this thing of like they misused her data, bruv. Like what the fuck?
Is that Steve Austin in WCW and Steve Austin in ECW and Steve Austin?
It's an evolution, fam.
It's a whole.
I think the comparisons in 2019, if they pushed her straight away, to Bianca Belair wouldn't have been good. Like, she's a black woman, very athletic, blah blah blah. I think her going away and now coming back, she is Jade Cargill. She is no second to anyone. She is no replica of anyone. So
she's coming as her own person, isn't it? So
SD Kids also says Danielson drew with Adam Page also this year.
Oh shit!
Because we were talking about Danielson.
Also said John Cena with Bull Buchanan, not trademark.
Yes, that's the guy I was thinking about. You see when you said trademark, because he used to come through trademark.
Oh yeah.
Bull Buchanan.
Oh, the guy that come out.
Bull Buchanan's son is in NXT. He's part of the tag team with Josh Briggs.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Lion.
The other little cow farmer boy. What's his name?
Which one?
Josh Briggs, the shorter one.
Is the one that's deaf?
The one that was
dating with Kiana James. What's his name again?
What's his name?
Josh.
Is he wear the red? He wears red. There's one that wears...
The big one usually wears red, the flannel.
The flannel.
The other one, that's Bull Buchanan's son.
Yeah.
Second generation. SD Kids, you're still a brokey,
Okay.
That's KO. He's got a music sign, so I'm not going to put
What's this? We're doing this here. What's he got there?
He's got a music sign.
Too sweet.
He just says, big up, bro, every single time. That's all the comments. Do you do last week's comments as well?
Yeah, we don't last week's comments though. Let me see.
The week before.
We don't know it before. I'm sure we've done it. This is Life as Kid, right? Yeah, we've done this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, no. Did we do this? No, we didn't do it. Go for it.
Cool.
No, we didn't do
quickly, SD Kizzle, Brokey again. New studio looks great. Enjoyed the interview. That Kid Lycos Kissbox match was brilliant. You guys were right about the MV, was well edited. Yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Darren B again. Remember, the studio looks brilliant.
What colour is he?
He's orange now, gold.
Been here for a while. Big up Darren.
The studio looks brilliant, has a proper chill but professional vibe to it. Keep it cooking. Appreciate you, bro.
I need to go to the toilet though.
One no heady.
What colour is he?
Blue. Kid Lycos seems like a blessed guy. I was into New Japan. Like that, so really this is a good first impression of Ibushi. Not sure if there's 3 matches on YouTube you lot would recommend.
Ibushi matches on YouTube. I always say the Cedric Alexander one, innit? Like from Cruiserweight Classic. That's on YouTube.
Match.
Ibushi versus Jay White.
That's not on YouTube.
You can find it on Billy.
Oh,
Billy.
On YouTube you can find the All-In match, with him, the Bucks.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
What's the match?
Yeah, the full show's on YouTube.
The full show's on
Full
YouTube.
show's on YouTube. Why?
Yeah.
Because
the first All-In.
First
Oh,
All-In.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up. Was the last one? Say why? Why is it so soon?
Said why?
It didn't even hit Blu-ray. The fuck?
Next question.
Oh, and you can find Ibushi versus El Generico.
Oh yeah, that's a good match.
Oh yeah.
Peter MacArthur, 19.
What colour is this? What colour is this guy?
Unfortunately, he's a Brookie. Yeah. We love you, Peter. The Kid Lycos doing a wrestling interview. Yes, just yes. Hart. We love you, bro.
Love.
Groovy Hours. He's a gold member.
Jimmy.
The studio looks amazing.
Jimmy.
JT3083.
What colour is this guy?
Unfortunately, you are Brokey, yeah. Studio looks hard. Hey, yo. You man, keep leveling.
Jesus. Christ of Nazareth. Christ of Nazareth.
A part of my studio is racing. Appreciate you, bro. And Gabe the Kid, 8302.
What colour is this guy?
He's a gold member. Certified studio for certified Mandem.
Oh yeah!
Come on.
Oh yeah!
Appreciate every single one of you, man. Please keep joining the members. Come and join the Discord. Plenty of content. Come and chat with us.
Yeah.
Come and recommend some matches. Come and talk about WWE, AEW, New Japan, Indie.
Everything.
Come and send memes and memes. Come and chat with us, man. Yeah, man.
We got. So I think the next 2 episodes of WRESTHINGS, I don't think you guys are ready.
Oh yeah.
You guys are not ready.
Oh, some big
We
guests.
got some two big special guests. So I'm not trying to hype it up, but yeah, you guys stay tuned for that. I've been Anafi.
Doughboy.
NK.
The boy Sam Blacks.
Laps.
Mex.
Wrestling podcast, the coolest wrestling podcast in the whole wide world. Industry approved, real nigga certified. Tell your mom, tell your nan, tell your girl, tell your link, to every single person. You brokies, you richies, you everything. It's by the Mandem.
For the Mandem.
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 Scary, Darby, I love you.